What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing our Maddog's barbecue chicken thighs. We do these for caterings, tailgates, eating at home, parties at home. Real easy, real simple. You're going to be using our Maddog's BBQ Rub or your favorite rub, and of course we're using our Maddog's bone-sucking Old Red. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get these trimmed up, take some of this extra skin off, extra fat, anything you don't really want to bite into. You're going to need a stick of butter. We're going to be cutting them into pads, and then once they go about 30 minutes on your smoker or grill, you're going to lay that on there, let that butter melt down onto the top of it and into the bottom, and it's going to be some good eating. Alright, so I just got my regular old knife here, and you can see you've got this little bit fat here. I'm just going to kind of square these up. Take anything you don't really want off. I just like to start here. Take that little extra bit of fat off. Or skin, I'm sorry. We'll come here and take this little flap off. It's easy to just work from the bottom and come here. Get that little bit of skin off there. You're not really losing any of your meat. That's a lot of fat. And to me, this just makes it it makes for better eating. You take some of this off, you don't have so much to work through, and you get a better bite. This is how we trim for competitions. You know, we're not going a full depth trim like we do for competitions. Just, you know, just taking some off for good eating at the house. Like, you're not losing any of that good skin. And you're just trimming up just, you know, your basic little bits out of here that you don't really want, kind of tough to chew through. I'm gonna get these done and we'll meet you back. Alright guys, so we're back. Ran through all my chicken thighs, and you can see we're just cleaning them up a little bit, taking some of that extra fat off, stuff you don't want to eat, the cartilage fat. A lot of people stray away from chicken thighs because they're a dark meat. To me, chicken thighs pack more flavor. They're more forgiving. It's going to be hard to overcook these. They stay a lot more moist, and I think when you're wanting presentation, you can put a lot of color on these, and they just turn out beautifully. So what we're going to do, we're going to take our Maddog's BBQ Rub. You can use your favorite rub, whichever one you like best. I just like to go over back sides of these, get some seasoning on. This seasoning, it gives a really pretty red color to them. We're going to be running them on the Traeger today. Super simple, super easy, at about 250 for 30 minutes. And then we're going to go back out after 30 minutes and we're going to put a pat of butter on them. Now what the butter is going to do is go add some richness to it. We'll get these flipped over. Do the same thing to the top. Nice sprinkle of seasoning on top. Just coat everyone down pretty even on top. I'm not really worried about the sides because that butter's going to ooze down and get all that side. So it's going to melt down on there. And a lot what has it come off is going to render down. So now we got this done. I'm going to let this sit for about 5-10 minutes. Let these come up to room temp. Let this rub get penetrated into that skin. Let it draw out some of that moisture. Then we're going to go to the Traeger 250 for about 30 minutes. And then we're going to put pads of butter on all the top. And then we're going to run it until we get our internal temperature. Traeger running at 250. Like I said, this is going to go for about 30 minutes. Then we're going to stick our butter on there. That nice pretty red color. We'll get back at you when we get to the butter. While we wait, we'll go ahead and get our butter cut up however you're going to need it. I've got 10 thighs on there, so I may need a little bit extra than 1 stick. For a small one, and we'll just cut a little bit off this one right here. And 10. We'll go ahead and got our butter chopped up. Now, when their internal temp comes up, we're getting ready to pull them off. I like to use these little Pyrex dishes, dump our sauce in, super simple, super easy. That whole thigh will fit down in there. And then you can take it back out. We're going to put them on our cooling racks, which I like to use. It just helps everything air circulate better. It makes everything stick together better. To dunk our thighs in, and we're going to set them on that cooling rack and let that sauce tack up for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then we'll be ready to eat. Alright, so it's been about 30 minutes. We come out here. You just want to place these right on the top, right in the middle of your skin. And we missed one. Let's throw that guy right there. There we go. Throw that right there. That butter's going to render down, get all over that skin. It's going to help crisp up. It's going to add a great richness of flavor. And then we'll come back out when we hit them internal. Alright, we just got our chicken thighs off of the smoker. Just a little recap of what we've done so far. We got our chicken thighs trimmed down. We put barbecue rub on them. We took them to the Traeger at 250 until they reached internal temperature. Now we're going to take them off and get them dipped in our Maddog's Old Red sauce, and then we're going to get them back on the Traeger, let that sauce set up, get good and tacky on there, and then we're going to pull them off, and that's going to be some good eating. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take these chicken thighs out, straight to the sauce, give them a good dunk, roll around, straight to my cooling rack. Same thing with each one. Just want a nice good coat of sauce on there. Man, these things already look pretty. They good enough to eat right now. But I'm telling you, put this sauce on them, let that sauce get tacky. Now I've gotten to where I like a chicken thigh about as good as I like a wing. Get a lot more meat on there. They're straight delicious. Super easy to do, and you cannot mess these things up. They're just very forgiving. So if you're starting out, you know, smoking stuff, chicken thighs is a great go-to. You know, not many people will think about it just because it's a thigh, it's a dark meat. You know, most people don't like dark meat, but if you do them right, they are absolutely out of this world. We got 2 more left on here, and then we're going to go back to the Traeger. Let these things finish cooking up. I can already tell these things are going to be good. Alright guys, we're going to go back to the Traeger. It's still at 300. We're going to run it until it gets good and tacky. That sauce just sets on there nice. And I'll meet you back here, and we're going to get a bite of these chicken thighs. Alright guys, our chicken thighs just came off the Traeger, and they look and smell delicious. These are great for family events, tailgating, you know, just eating at home. You want to feed your family a good meal, give these a try. You bring these out and you're going to be the talk of the dinner, the function, whatever it may be. You're going to be talked about how great a cook you are. Super simple, super easy to throw together if you need a quick meal. You know, you got some time to throw on the smoker, maybe drink a few beers, you know, while you're cooking, you know, just some relaxing time. That's what the barbecue life's all about, just relaxing, having a good time. Bring your buddies over. We're going to have a ton of new content coming out, a bunch of new recipes we're working on. We got an event coming up I hope to be doing some videos for. You know, it's a pretty big event we're getting prepared for. So hope y'all have a good day, and I hope to see y'all back. Make sure to like and follow. Find us on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Thanks, guys.